Hello! It's What's Up Wednesday or whatever we call it, but yeah.
Hey guys, this is What's Happening Wednesday. He was close. It's What's Happening Wednesday.
It's happening.
This is the officially unofficial Geek channel. My name is Carrie Quinn, and with me as always,
Joe Bizarro Fed Williams.
Yeah. And with us today is Kaylee.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, the Empress Kaylee Spaghetti. She is our little black cat. And she's staring at me like, what are you talking about? It's not like I'm going to talk on the channel. Well, you know, just in case, if you want to talk, if you want to speak up, Kaylee, go ahead and just meow really loud. Okay. Oops. I booped your nose. Anyways, this is What's Happening Wednesday on the officially unofficial Geek channel here on YouTube. This is where we take a few moments and talk about something going on. That's why we call it What's Happening Wednesday. As always, we are working towards that 50 subscriber mark. So I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to be in for that giveaway, you're going to want to comment, like, and subscribe on this video if you have not already. And you can be down with all the fun, goodness, and all that. So, again, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't, welcome. And comment and like. It's funny, I have...
Do the things.
Because not only are you going to be putting yourself in the possible position of winning something, you're also going to be helping that algorithm get this word out, the good word for the officially unofficial geek, to as many people as possible. Because I personally, Joe's along for the fun. I personally am here for fun and world domination. So, yeah.
What are we talking about?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It's the beginning of April, right? But we're looking ahead today. To the future. And beyond. But what we're doing today is, obviously my channel deals with pop culture as a whole, but it deals a lot with comic books, as you know, dear listener. And we both read a lot of comic books. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the most awesome days for comic book readers.
What day?
Is coming up.
What day?
May 7th.
Oh my, what day? What is that?
It's a Saturday.
Okay. Days
and
off.
it's not just a Saturday, it is free comic book day. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, free comic book day. I am clapping even though you can't see me. Yes.
Let's see what's coming. We're gonna talk about what's coming up and
what's going to be available free comic book day as
and I will give you my opinion on it.
And I'll give you mine.
It'll be yay, nay, or who knows.
Now for Joe and I'm thinking about doing something a little bit special for the channel, but for Joe and I specifically, we're going to be going to as many shops as we can. We want to spend a little bit at each shop and partake in the enjoyment of a free comic book day. So if you are in the Chicagoland area and you have a favorite shop and you know that they're going to be doing a deal and they are advertising it already, let us know. We might stop by because we like deals. We like
comic books and deals and free comic book day.
Free shit. Yes. It's one thing I learned in college. 1, I have my social security number memorized. 2, always accept free shit. Always. Free food, free toilet paper, free markers, anything. Always accept free shit. Always. Anyways. So we have the the DC site open, and we have freecomicbookday.com open, and we're going to tell you about each of the titles they have listed. And we're going to say, do we want this? Do we not want this? And we'll go from there. That's basically the show this week, guys. So we're going to be talking about
train, jump now.
So if you are absolutely just like bored with this whole entire thing, you probably want to turn this off, because this is the show.
Yeah, let's talk about these comics.
But if you love comics like us and free shit, have a listen. Have a listen. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the DC .com site first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get this over with, the DC.
Because this will be the stuff we want most.
Yeah. Potentially what most. So the first on the list is Dark Crisis 0. Free Comic Book Day Special Edition.
Dark Crisis 0. Do I want it? Hell no. I am done with crises. Am I going to get it? Yes, I am. And I'm going to read it, and I'm probably going to love it.
Ditto. Here's the thing, you know what's really got me excited about this, is that from what I understand, it's supposed to, the whole Dark Crisis thing is supposed to be like the next generation kind of thing, where you have the widely talked about death of the Justice League, air quotes, right? And basically what I'm understanding is supposed to be happening with this is like the next generation, is up to the next generation to save everyone's asses.
Cool.
So you got like John Kent, you got Wonder Girl, Yara Flor, you've got, Damian.
Yay.
Yeah. So you've got all the younger,
Tim
sons.
Drake.
Tim Drake, maybe. I don't know.
Show up.
You know what? I am all against the whole idea of Tim Drake erasure. So, yes, Tim Drake should show up. But right here on the comic book cover for Free Comic Book Day, we have Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman to the front, and then the back in the background you have Yara Flor, John Kent, and I Am Batman, Jace Fox.
Are we going to be explaining every cover to everyone?
No. I'm just saying, if it has to do with what we're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be starting that. We've got the book for teens. It's called Galaxy, the Prettiest Star. That.
Oh, you skipping that?
Is probably correct. It's a graphic novel preview. So it's like one of those like teenage graphic novel previews that they sometimes throw in there. Like last comic book day, there was the
Skip it.
Yeah, that's not something that I'm really going to be all that keen on. Okay, so this is a little kid one, but I think I'm going to get it.
Skip it.
No, you don't understand.
Skip it.
You don't understand.
Skip it.
You don't understand. It's a League of Super Pets.
Okay, maybe you get that. Crypto, I love you.
Yes, and Crypto's on the cover. So I think it's going to be tying in to the movie coming out. Yeah, because it definitely looks like the movie animation on the cover. Written by Heath Corson, illustrated by Bobby Timony.
I get that if it wasn't the movie tie-in, but
it's cute.
I'm a pompous ass, and I don't want it because it's a movie tie-in.
Okay, but guys, that is the DC Comics offers.
Marvel.
Well, Free Comic Book Day has them all mixed together. So when we dive into freecomicbookday.com, we're going to be getting everything else here. Okay, all mixed together. Here we go. We have right away. We have Archie Comics Publications.
Ooh, I like this Archie.
Best Archie comic ever, number 0.
It's free. I'll probably grab it because I like Archie.
Yeah. We have Boom Entertainment, Free Comic Book Day, 25 years of Buffy the Vampire Slayer special.
Oh, I would love to get it, but I fucking hate Joss Whedon, so
I mean, let's see here. Do we have more information?
His name is probably on it.
Okay, so if we get there at game day and we see that Joss Whedon's name is not on it, we're probably down on that one.
I would love to catch up on Buffy comics. I love Buffy, but it's so tarnished for me right now.
Because of Joss Whedon.
He's
I know.
such a chode.
I know. Everything that I liked that he touched, I throw up a little bit in my mouth. about it.
We'll see, though. We'll see what it says.
Yeah. Okay, next we've got Image Comics. Bone Orchard Mythos Prelude. A troubled writer books a secluded cabin on a serene lake in an attempt to get away from his struggling marriage and his impending deadlines.
Sounds like it could be like one of those weird psychological horrors. I'm in, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I would give that a go.
Okay. So we've got graphics. Dave Plinky sampler featuring Dogman. It looks like it's geared towards little kids. We've got Captain. It's a 3-part series: Captain Underpants, Dogman, and Cat Kid.
Skip it.
Okay, so Titan Comics, Free Comic Book Day, Doctor Who #1.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it has.
Who's on there?
It has the Forgotten Doctor.
Really?
Yeah.
Like.
Oh God, what's her name? Doctor. The one that they find with the attack of the Jadoon.
Oh, I thought when you were meant the Forgotten Doctor, I thought you meant like all the forgotten episodes. I'm like, what?
No. This is the one
that. The
that.
second Doctor was like pretty much erased because there's not much to go on.
There's not a lot. There's some.
See, when you said that, I was like, oh.
You thought it was gonna be Patrick Troughton?
Yeah.
No, sadly no.
That would be pretty neat.
But this is still pretty kind of cool too. It's it's all new Doctor story arc launching. Pretty cool.
That's a you.
That's a neat thing. We have Viz Comics, Kaiju, #8, and.
Are you trying to say kaiju?
Kaiju.
Yeah.
Thank
like
you.
Giant monster.
Yes.
Yeah, sweet man. I'm already in. That's all you have to say is kaiju. Okay. And I'm sold.
And Sakamoto Days.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but.
I don't know what that is either, but Viz.
But kaiju, I'm all about.
Viz Comics is doing that.
All right.
Kind of a cool cover too. AWA Studios has one called Primos #1. Let's see here. The ultimate Latinx heroes for the 21st century are here. Centuries ago, 2 Mayan brothers constructed a spacecraft that sent them hurtling into outer space, returned to Earth only to find their culture and civilization destroyed. One of the brothers vows revenge and seeks to decimate the planet with intergalactic technology gathered on his travels. To prevent this, his sibling creates a contingency plan that activates the world's protectors, 3 descendants of their own family who have been granted great power.
Okay, man, I'd give that a go.
Yeah, why not? It's free. Okay, we've got a Marvel product here. Marvel. The Amazing Spider-Man Venom 1.
Nah, man, I'm so behind on all that.
Okay, so Marvel Comics will celebrate Free Comic Book Day this year with 3 separate free comic one-shots. So it looks like this is a one-shot.
Oh.
Okay, so it's going to be something that you can just get, and it's like, hey, fun, thanks.
Yeah, but if it's, only a limited amount of comic books, I don't want to get it, and I can get something better.
But it's one of those things where if it's a one-shot and people get, really, into it, then you can be like, hey, I have it.
True.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, why not?
It depends. It depends on how many stores we end up going to. And obviously, we're not going to get... If I get comics, you're not going to be picking them up because we share. But next, I don't think this is going to be that big of a deal. It's Dark Horse, Stranger Things, Resident Alien.
So over Stranger Things. Gag me with a spoon.
Yeah, I know.
So over it.
Well, the thing is, it's like before they fucking, We
can make a whole show on how Joe is over Stranger Things and how he loved it so much.
And how you loved it so much, and now they've waited for goddamn ever to put it out.
I don't even care anymore.
Yeah. It's the same thing that happened with Morbius.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one that you're going to be into.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
IDW Publishing.
Is it G.I. Joe?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I love me my Ninja Turtles.
It's like we don't even really have to. I'm looking at the cover here. Like it's small, but it looks classic.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have Kodanshu Comics. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wayne Dance and Blackguard Sampler. It looks like it's a preview of some manga.
I don't really do manga, so I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah. Okay, so then we've got 10 Ton Press presents 10 Ton Tales. It looks like they're oh wow. Okay. First up is the modern day Gumby and Pokey featuring Charlie and Humphrey.
What?
The duo are crazy busy at the Bits and Pieces thrift shop, needing to hire someone immediately. Enter Gonzo the service clown. Will things ever be the same for retail service? Next up, what in the world has...
Whoa.
Do we need to dissect this?
Let's just back up 1 second. Did you say this is Gumby and Pokey?
It says a modern day Gumby and Pokey featuring Charlie and Humphrey.
Who the freaking hell are fucking Charlie and Humphrey?
I don't know. I think what it might be is they're comparing Charlie and Humphrey to Gumby and Pokey.
Okay, see, I had to back up because I was like, man, if they're making a Gumby and Pokey comic, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? Okay, so but here we go. So next up, what is the world has been ruled by a genie that has been let free from his bottle. Find out as a young man and his friends go on a journey to seal the genie back in the bottle and restore the world back to normal. Last up, before there was Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl was the drummer in the world's biggest band. After Kurt Cobain committed suicide, it left a void in his life. Slowly getting his footing again, Grohl sets out to form his own future supergroup. This rock and roll biographies is an all-new story tying to the upcoming Foo Fighters issue. Oh my god,
dude,
that's going to be heartbreaking. That's going to be heartbreaking.
What is this, like a comic?
This is something called 10 Ton Press presents 10 Ton Tales.
I want this.
I know. When I saw the whole Foo Fighters thing, I was like, oh my gosh.
This is, man, wow.
Because, rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Because the thing is if you've ever watched Sonic Highways.
No.
Okay, so Sonic Highways is something that if we can find it and watch it, it's really good. It's, Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters set out to do like a show. It might be on HBO Max. You never know. But like,
anyway.
They set out to do this show where they went to different cities and put together an album in each of the cities. And they based the style of the music on, it was inspired by a style of music that comes from that city. So like you have Washington DC where you have like DC punk. Okay, something inspired that. You have Chicago, which had a blues inspired one.
Cool.
Yeah, so like there's different cities, and there's one time where they get to Seattle, so it's really heavy talking about Kurt Cobain and all that. So he does get into this story about how after Kurt Cobain's death, he was kind of lost. He's like, what do I do now? And he talks about what happened with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was a lot to just say I was going to pick up the comic.
Well, I mean, I was talking about something cool about, something else. So next up is Dark Horse, and it's Avatar: Last Airbender, Legend of Korra. No, not something for me. Not something for me.
I do hear the Avatar stuff. I would like it, but it's like I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
I've tried, man. Is
it too manga-like?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've tried, and I just cannot get into it.
Yeah.
The whole story in fantasy looks really cool.
Yeah, I haven't even tried, so I can't even say that, like, I'd be, like, not picking it up. I just think that there's probably a lot more stuff that I would want first.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe I'll try it again at some point, but I mean, usually, it does look like something I'd really like, but...
Okay, yeah. So here's something that might be, something you might want to do is Vault Comics Barbaric 1.
Ooh, okay.
Because you like barbarians.
Yeah, I'm down. You just have to tell me the name. I don't need... What does it say it's about?
Owen the Barbarian has been cursed to do good with what remains of his life. His bloodthirsty weapon axe has become his moral compass with a drinking problem.
Alright, yeah, that sounds like pretty fun.
Okay, so the next one, you might want this. It's from Rebellion 2000 AD, the best of 2000 AD, issue 0.
Yes.
Let me
maybe
see
get some
here.
Rogue Trooper, maybe get some Judge Dredd. What's in it? Who knows?
Who knows? So far, what I'm seeing here is a lot of people talking, a lot of talk about like creators that are going to be involved.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh wait. Yeah.
What?
I'm seeing here, where'd it go? A-listers Al Ewing and VV Glass team up for a brand new and exclusive Judge Dredd adventure.
Alright.
Yeah, so that's what you want to know. Next up, we've got... So you're getting that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We've got Titan Comics, Bloodborne #1.
What's that? It's got a good name.
Mm-hmm. Exclusive lead-in to an epic new series launching May 2022. Enter the city of Yarham through the eyes of its citizens when new hunters take to the streets to fight against the cruel and unusual epidemic that has gripped the city. Ugh.
I think I'm done with zombie stuff. Come on, man.
Is it zombie stuff or is it just freaking... Oh, it's based on a video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm done with epidemic stuff for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll skip it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if I get to the point where I've gotten everything else I want, maybe. Yeah.
So far, top one for me is Judge Dredd.
Okay, so Aftershock Comics, Bunny Mask Tales. Now, I've heard of this Bunny Mask stuff.
Me too, and I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, so that might be something that we pick up. Red 5 Comics, Carriers Reborn, Dragon Whisperer. You know me with anything dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's cool. Image Comics, Clementine 1. It's a Robert Kirkman.
Alright.
And it's the first chapter of Clementine Book 1.
I get it just because it's Robert Kirkman.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fantagraphics Books. Disney Masters Donald Duck and Company Special.
Okay, yes. 100% yes.
There is a Scrooge McDuck on that cover.
There is? Alright.
There's an Uncle Scrooge.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah.
I used to read so much Uncle Scrooge comics back in the day when my grandpa was a kid because he used to have a whole bunch of them. Man, I used to read so much Scrooge McDuck, man. It's cool because it's like it was the precursor to DuckTales because he had the little boys with him and stuff. And, like,
yeah.
They would go on adventures.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yeah, and it was about them going on adventures. It was like a precursor to DuckTales.
I've seen some of these, like, on one of the claims groups I'm in. Mm-hmm. I've seen some of them get posted every once in a while. And they get snatched up. They get snatched up. And I mean, I got that one, the Disney one that was the Aristocats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, next up we've got Scout Comics. Electric Black Children of Cain.
I don't know what that is, but it's got a cool name.
Julius Black and other extraordinary individuals identifying themselves as the children of Cain traverse time and space inside an eerie Amorium, hunted for centuries to near extinction. Their mission is to collect mystical objects and provide a safe harbor for the last of their kind.
Meh.
You know what it kind of sounds like? It kind of sounds like the Librarians a little bit.
Yeah, meh. I think I might skip that.
Yeah. Yen Press Enemies. Looks like a kind of yeah, it's a kiddie one. Yeah, it's a kid one.
Next.
But let's see here. Looks like it's kids trying to hate each other, and then you gotta learn to like each other, that kind of thing. So if your kids,
for those of you out there that have kids, though, you might want this.
Yeah, those of you that have kids, it looks like, you know, there's a couple characters that need to learn a lesson, and that's, you know, if
we just don't have kids, so we don't
have kids.
We smack talk kids. That's what we do here. We smack talk children.
We
don't really do that.
We don't do that. But we're not interested. Doesn't mean that you wouldn't be. It is, and it's good to know, like, for the parents out there that like comic books, you know,
bring your kids with you.
Yeah, because there are definitely, like with DC, you had the one Super Pets thing, and we have a few here that are, you know, we got the one that we mentioned earlier is Captain Underpants. So that's a kid's thing. It's not like we're gonna be grabbing Captain Underpants.
We could be missing out. What if Captain Underpants is like the most underrated story of the century, and we don't even know?
You know what? We should ask some of our friends' kids.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys like Captain Underpants?
Yeah, that's
do you dig Captain Underpants?
I'm an adult asking kids. So what do you think of Captain Underpants there, kiddo? I don't want to talk to children. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you don't want to talk to children. Alrighty, that's fine. That's it's probably best. It's probably
I'm
the
a
best.
dinosaur. Rawr.
You know, you are good with kids if you want to get them to be loud. That's when you're good with kids. It's like when you want them to be loud and run around restaurants, you know, yelling, "I'm a dinosaur." That's when we call on you. Anyways, so back to stuff that looks more adult, because it looks kind of like a skull. Ooh. Okay, Leave Gleason Comic House.
Kids have skulls too.
Leave Gleason Comic House. Equilibrium. It says that it's not cover, not final, but it looks pretty. Looks like a skull, like, and he's going like, eh. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but I made a face, like a screaming skull. What?
What is it about?
One World Under Claw. Is that anything like
Dr. Claw?
No, I don't think so. But is that anything like One Nation Under a Groove?
No, it's like One Nation Under Claw, Dr. Claw, man.
I think I don't know.
I'll get you next time, Gadgets.
Next time. Okay, baby, if you decided, Kaylee, you decided you weren't going to contribute to the show today, so just sit over there.
Okay, what's next?
So, yeah, that looks like there's some aliens in that one. Maybe? Possibly? Anyways. Another kid one, Fuzzy Baseball Triple Play.
Fuzzy!
Looks like there's baseball playing bears and foxes.
I'll skip that. I like baseball. I like foxes. I like bears. I don't know. I could be into it.
I mean, they've got possums, bears, all that stuff. Fun. Boom Entertainment, Hollow 1. It's Sleepy Hollow meets queer romance from the co-creator of Lumberjanes.
Okay, I'm down.
I think I'm down with that. That would be cool. Like, it's like basically like just without having to go into a new screen. Like, it's just hovering over it. That's what it says. That's it. Yeah, like, we're just gonna give you the straight shit right here. We're gonna summarize this thing in one sentence, and it's gonna make you want it. And they did it. They did it.
All right, I'm sold.
So we've got Humanoids Incorporated. Incel Universe. That looks weird. Weird. Okay. I'm going to tell you what it is. Jodorowsky and Mobius's The Incel was a shot across a bow of graphic storytelling, an epic explosion of staggering art, mind-blowing world building, and ambitious plotting that combined to make one of the most influential comics of all time. Now, 42 years after its initial publication, and a major movie adaptation in the works from filmmaker God, what's his I never pronounce it right and I feel so horrible. He Taiki Waititi?
Waititi,
yeah. The Incel-verse expands with 3 extraordinary new series: Kill Wolfhead by Brandon Peterson, and Pete Woods, Dying Star by Dan Waters, and John Davis Hunt, and Psychoverse by Mark Russell and Yannick Paquette. Yeah.
I get it.
That's interesting. 10 Speed Press. It Won't Always Be Like This. That looks like one of these things that parents for your kids, maybe not like 5-year-old kids, but like 10, 11, 12. It says an intimate graphic memoir about an American girl growing up with her father's new Egyptian family, forging unexpected bonds and navigating adolescence in an unfamiliar country, from award-winning author of I Was Their American Dream.
Alright.
Yeah. We have Oni Press Incorporated, Jonah and the Unpossible Monsters. Not impossible, unpossible.
There's only one Jonah I want.
I know, Jonah Hex. This is another one that looks like it's gonna be for kids. Yeah. So parents, they're looking for their kids. It's, you know, girl against the monsters and wins kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, we've got a Behemoth Comics.
Okay, what do we got?
We've got Cult Cable #1. Oh my goodness. Featuring a guest appearance from the man, the myth, the legend, Jack Black.
Really?
Jack Black.
I want it already.
Jack Black is going to be in a comic book, guys. Okay, so we've got another Marvel.
Man, are we going to go through all this?
Penguin Random House. Yeah, we're not too far.
Okay, because it seems like, man, we're gone. We've been going forever.
Silver TBA 0. So, okay, so this one looks like it's going to be featuring stories from an all-star lineup, including Karen Gillian, Jerry Dugan, and artist Dustin Weaver. Free Comic Book Day Avengers/X-Men 1 will lay the groundwork for an event. This is the one that we've heard them talking about. That's going to be the Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals.
You know what, man? I'm so far behind on fucking Marvel. I don't care.
Okay. Marvel Voices. This is going to be 3. The one-shots. This is one of the one-shots that they were mentioning, Marvel Voices. Random House Children's Books. We've got a Max Meow.
Max Meow, I like cats.
It's definitely, you know, like you said, like we said, Random House Children's Book. It looks like it's a preview of something bigger. Max Meow is a podcasting cat who becomes the Cat Crusader.
I'm just saying, that sounds pretty fun.
That sounds fun. It really does. Hold on. He and his scientist friend Mindy, Science Kitty, battle to keep the city of Kittyopolis safe from evil robots, giant penguins, alien invaders, and more. Okay, more and more I'm reading.
Yeah, I kind of want that.
I kind of want to read this. So next up we got Penguin Young Readers again, Neverlanders.
All right, skip it. Let's
preview. Mad Cave Studios Nottingham special. A very Merry Christmas.
Is it like a Robin Hood thing?
You know what? I'm not sure. It says a very Merry Christmas. All eyes are on Everard Blackthorne, the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Meh.
So yeah. Gemstone Publishing Overstreet Guide to Collecting 1. So if you're new to collecting and you want a little bit of a background on what to do, you'd want to pick that one up. So 48-page free comic book day special. It's a big, it's a fatty. Oh, you Pokemon fans out there, we got Pokemon Adventures from Viz Comics. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yay, Pokemon. Fight them animals.
Okay, we've got something from Graphics called Realm of Blue Mist Rima Chronicles. Tabby Simon is determined to learn what happened to her father, who was found dead after researching a tree that leaks a mysterious mist in her neighborhood.
Could be good. I like me some good horror.
Oh, Joe. You're going to want the next one.
Okay.
Red Sonja Marvel Feature Stories.
Okay. What is it?
Red Sonja Marvel Feature Stories.
Marvel Feature Stories.
It looks like they might be... It's old Marvel stuff.
Yes. Sign me up. I want it now.
It's printed Dynamite. It's from Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Red Sonja comes to a town that is being attacked by a Gorgon, who is turning the townspeople to stone. Nice. Yes. Lovely. Joe is a big Red Sonja and Conan fan.
Yes, I am.
Yes, truth be told. He loves that stuff. We got another kids ones, IDW Publishing. Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously, gotta go fast. It's gonna. I'm thinking it might also come off of the movie. You know.
God damn it!
What?
Nothing. I was just late on my response there.
Yeah.
I just felt like saying it in the middle of the show.
Next up, we have Udon Entertainment with a Street Fighter Masters Blanca.
What? Okay, I kind of want that because Blanca was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. So, it looks like it's just a tears through the jungles of the Amazon in his first solo adventure.
Cool.
Epicenter Comics, Tex in the inland of the Seminoles. Oh. You know what? I think what this looks like is it looks like a Western. Okay. And I think that you would be down with that. It says, in an unexpected turn of events puts Tex in command of Army Scouts. Faced with the bloodthirsty behavior of his companions, Tex can only show his true nature and oppose the massacre of Seminole women and children.
That sounds pretty good. I agree with that.
Tokyo Pop, we have The Guardian of Fukushima.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is a graphic novel based, I'm guessing from what I'm seeing is it's kind of based on a true story. Having to do with the massive earthquake off the coast of Fukushima in 2011. Yeah. Oh my gosh. American Mythology Publications. Three Stooges Celebration 1.
Yes.
Oh man. That's kind of cool. We have Ablaze Comics with Tress. The award-winning Filipino comic now hit Netflix anime series. Foul play, magic spells, supernatural criminals. When the case takes a turn for the weird, the police call Alexandra Treese. The Treese 2022 comic features a preview of the forthcoming Treese Volume 4, Last Seen After Midnight, along with bonus material on this comic, including some of Alexandra's journal entries chronicling her creature encounters and more.
I read that.
Yeah. Oh, fancy. Source Point Press presents Winchester Mystery House 100-Year Curse.
Yep, I'll read that too.
Yeah. If you don't know about the Winchester Mystery House, look that up. There's got to be a Wikipedia on it out there. That is some crazy stuff. Just read about the history and how it came into being, and yeah, get back to me. Yeah, some crazy stuff. Valiant Entertainment, Year of Valiant 2022. Valiant, explore the Valiant universe on Free Comic Book Day, featuring original Bloodshot, Archer, and Armstrong, and Ninja stories. Plus first looks at the future of Exo Manowar, Shadow Man, and more.
I used to read Exo Manowar.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all. That's all she wrote.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. I'm thinking that this is probably a comprehensive list.
Yeah, there's
because
probably more.
Well, if there is more, it's not. That would surprise me because we're so close to the time. But yes, if you're going out to Free Comic Book Day, this is Joe and Carrie's tips for Free Comic Book Day. If you're going to be going out to multiple stores, bring a little extra money so that you are actually spending money in the stores, because local comic book shops, they actually, if you did not know this, these books are not given to them free. They do actually have to pay for these. They give them to you free. So make sure that you are actually going, if you can, if you're able,
purchase something.
Purchase it, even if it's a $1 comic from their dollar bin. Go in there, figure hey, I want to find a comic of this, character. And you go in, you find a comic, even if it's just paying for $1 in the store. Try to do that. Remember, when they go in, respect them, respect the stores, and if they give you a limit on how many comics you can pick up, don't go over that limit, because like I said, they pay for these to try to drum up interest in the store, so that you can have something cool and free as well. Do you have anything to add to that, Joe?
No, have fun.
Yep. So guys, that is our Free Comic Book Day preview on Officially Unofficial Geek. What's happening Wednesdays. I don't have much else to say, but support your local comic book shops.
Yeah, do it. What are you most excited for?
What am I most excited for?
I'm most excited for Red Sonja now. It was Judge Dredd until you got the Red Sonja.
Until I got to the Dynamite Red Sonja.
Especially since it's old Marvel stuff.
I like the idea of giving kind of a free preview of different stuff that's going to be coming. Because then you can jump onto things. I'm a DC person, so I'm interested to see how they shape up the beginning of this Dark Crisis thing, because since I've had such a lukewarm reaction to Metal and the Batman Who Laughs so far, I'm kind of glad that I'm going to be getting that, little preview free, just in case I want to be like, what, we're just going to not bother with this and wait to see, where the dust settles. I'm probably going to read it, guys. But I'm just saying, in case it really ticks me off, I can just stop and not do it.
So what is it? It's a crisis.
It's a crisis. And it feels like DC Comics characters in the DC comic multiverse needs to just sit down, have a glass of water, and breathe, because it seems like they're having crises way too often as a group.
It's a crisis.
It's a crisis. It's a crisis. Seriously, yeah. I think that that's kind of cool. I'm reading here, like at the end, this 100-year curse Winchester Mystery House thing. That is interesting to me. Yeah, some of this, what I'm looking forward to. We also got the Ninja Turtles one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to mostly is stuff that's gonna be like stuff that I wouldn't normally just know about or pick up. So like stuff that's more smaller publishers.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I want to try out this new Doctor Who comic coming out because it has the Forgotten Doctor, one of the Forgotten Doctors. So.
Run me out, man. If I was Doctor 2.
I know, but when I refer to the Forgotten Doctors, I'm referring to the Timeless Child storyline, where you find out, the Timeless Child and everything like that. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone that might be listening to the show that hasn't seen that stuff yet.
Okay, onward.
But anyways, onward. So, typical stuff, and plus anything that's kind of out of left field for me. I like to grab that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's it for us today. Like, just looking at this Bone Orchard Mythos. Yeah, the writer that basically goes to a cottage to be by themselves.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope.
That sounds way too much like Misery on 10, and I'm totally into that.
Yeah, let's see. I want to get that.
But anyways, okay, guys, that's it for our show this week. Let us know in the comments what you are most excited about for Free Comic Book Day out of one of the things that we mentioned. Maybe we missed some that you didn't hear us mention. Let us know. And yeah, so that's about it for us this week. This has been the officially unofficial Geek Channel.
And Bizarro Fit.
Yeah, this has been Carrie and Joe, and we'll be seeing ya. Bye-bye.